Pi Network just pulled off two shocking moves that nobody saw coming. First, they're reportedly teaming up with the Sign Foundation, a group with a plan to bring blockchain to governments and global finance. Second, Pi just landed on another major crypto exchange, Bank, giving it stronger liquidity and stability than ever before. This comes right after one of the worst trading days in Pi's history, yet instead of slowing down, the core team is doubling down. What's happening right now could define Pi's future for years to come. Let's start with the raw numbers, because metrics tell the real story. Pi's circulating supply now stands at 8.19 billion coins. Yesterday, no new user accounts migrated, which means 15.6 million Pi still sit inside the migration wallet, waiting to be processed. Meanwhile, migrated unlocked rewards are at 3.1 billion Pi. Just in the last 24 hours, another 2.3 million Pi unlocked, becoming immediately available for trading in the open markets. That's steady supply entering circulation every single day. Now let's talk price action. Pi coin is currently trading at 28 cents, up 2.47% from yesterday. The market cap is holding at $2.3 billion, also slightly up by about 2.45%. But here's the interesting part. The daily trading volume plunged by 55%, dropping from over $150 million to just about $71 million. That's a huge decline in activity, but despite that, price is climbing. Why? Because the order books show something critical. Buyers outweigh sellers by nearly 2 to 1. That means even with lower volume, demand is strong enough to push price upward. Translation? Smart money is quietly accumulating Pi while everyone else is panicking. Now let's talk about the big bombshell. Remember yesterday's rumor about Pi meeting with an organization called Sign during Korea Blockchain Week? Well, it's turning out to be way bigger than anyone realized. Sign isn't just a random project. It's the Sign Foundation, a group that's building something called a Sovereign Digital Infrastructure Framework. Their mission is nothing less than to help governments adopt blockchain while keeping full control over their financial and regulatory systems. According to their white paper, the project is building a dual blockchain architecture that is designed to solve one of the toughest challenges governments face in the digital age: balancing transparency with privacy. One layer of the blockchain will operate as a transparent system where public records, transactions, and auditable data can be openly verified. This ensures accountability and trust for citizens, businesses, and regulators alike. The second layer, however, will be privacy-focused, allowing sensitive government and citizen information to remain confidential and secure. By separating these two layers, governments are no longer forced to compromise, achieving both transparency for governance and privacy for personal or classified data. In addition, the system incorporates on-chain identity systems. These are not just digital IDs, but secure and verifiable identities that are cryptographically tied to the blockchain itself. Unlike traditional IDs, which can be forged or misused, blockchain-based identities are tamper-resistant and interoperable across various services. This means governments can issue verifiable digital IDs that citizens can use to access public services, vote securely, or even conduct financial transactions, all while ensuring that identity fraud is virtually eliminated. The white paper also introduces digital asset distribution modules, which could redefine how governments manage and deliver resources. These modules enable states to issue payments, benefits, subsidies, or even national digital currencies directly on-chain. For example, social welfare benefits could be distributed instantly to verified citizens, reducing fraud, delays, and administrative costs. Governments could also tokenize assets or launch national cryptocurrencies, creating new opportunities for financial inclusion and innovation within their economies. Finally, the project emphasizes the importance of bridging infrastructure. Sovereign blockchains, Those designed specifically for governments often risk isolation from the global digital economy if they cannot connect to broader markets. The bridging system solves this by providing secure pathways for sovereign blockchains to interact with global digital markets, exchanges, and international financial systems. Crucially, this is done without sacrificing national control, ensuring that governments retain sovereignty over their data, policies, and financial systems while still tapping into global liquidity and trade. In simple words, this is a blueprint for how nations can modernize their economies, distribute benefits, and still protect their sovereignty. Now, why does Pi care? Because the Sign Foundation needs exactly what Pi brings to the table: a massive, active community, a blockchain already testing scalability upgrades like Protocol 23, and a growing ecosystem of apps and KYC solutions. And why does Pi need Sign? Because this could give Pi a direct pathway into government-level legitimacy and global financial adoption. This isn't just about exchanges anymore, it's about making Pi part of the digital infrastructure for entire nations. If this partnership develops, it could turn Pi from just another coin into the bridge between people-powered crypto and sovereign blockchain adoption. As if that wasn't enough, Pi just got a major boost on the exchange front. A new KYB partner has appeared on Pi's verified list, L-Bank. L-Bank is no small player. Founded in 2015, registered in the British Virgin Islands, and reportedly seeking regulatory licensing in Dubai, it moves billions of dollars in trading volume every single day. Here's what makes this important: legit trading pairs. L-Bank is already offering Pi trading against USDT and BTC, the two most dominant assets in crypto. Liquidity boost. More exchanges mean more trading depth, making it harder for whales to manipulate Pi's price with sudden dumps. Credibility. Every time Pi lands on a serious exchange, it signals to the wider crypto world that Pi isn't going away, it's gaining momentum. Some critics point out that L-Bank trades a lot of meme coins, but let's be real, so does Binance. Meme coins bring huge volume, and exchanges follow the money. The fact is, L-Bank is legit, and Pi being listed here is a win. Liquidity is Pi's biggest weakness right now. Thin markets make it easy for sell-offs to crash the price. But with L-Bank adding billions in volume, Pi just got a new shield against extreme volatility. Of course, not everyone's happy. When Pi's price dropped hard recently, angry voices filled the comment sections, attacking anyone who still believes in the project. That's what happens when emotions drive trading. But here's the truth: the core team doesn't care about short-term price dips. They've said it from the beginning. Their focus is building utility, not chasing hype. And if you step back, the timeline makes sense. Think about a skyscraper. The most time-consuming part is the foundation. You don't even see progress above ground for years. But once the foundation is set, the building rises fast. That's Pi. For 6 years, the core team has been building and testing the blockchain, rolling out KYC solutions, now even faster with fast-track KYC, preparing for Protocol 23 to bring scalability and smart contracts, attracting third-party partners to build apps and utilities. Now, with Open Mainnet expanding, exchanges adding Pi, and groups like the Sign Foundation taking interest, we're starting to see the skyscraper rise. The foundation is nearly complete. So here's the big picture. Pi's metrics are stable, with billions circulating and steady unlocking happening daily. The Sign Foundation partnership rumor is no ordinary headline. It could link Pi directly to government adoption pathways. L-Bank listing Pi strengthens liquidity, stability, and credibility across global markets. Short-term pain doesn't stop long-term vision. The core team is building, and the skyscraper is about to rise. This is why Pi remains one of the most fascinating projects in crypto. It's not just about price pumps, it's about building a system that could actually work at scale, both for everyday people and potentially for governments. So tell me in the comments, will Pi's rumored partnership with the Sign Foundation push it into global adoption, or is this just hype? And does the new L Bank listing finally give Pi the liquidity it needs to stabilize and grow? Smash that like button if you believe Pi is ready to explode, subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss my next breakdown, and remember, the success of Pi Network begins with you.